Okay, so Capricorn, we are back for a part 2. My memory card was full, so I was shuffling, and what jumped Capricorn is the Emperor and the Nine of Cups before the video cut. And bottom of deck is Temperance. I just saw 22. So there is something that you have tempered here, Capricorn. For many of you, you've been working with Leo and Pisces energy, Aquarius and Sagittarius energy. There is something that you have tempered here. And as much as you look or are young, in whatever is playing out right now, or whatever it is you're launching yourself into, you're still presenting as this Emperor, man or woman. So there is something in your experiences. I just saw 111. There is something about where you have been, what you have acquired, what you have done, what you have studied, what you are still studying, or whatever it is you have just done and have had in terms of all the experiences that are going to help you at some point. I am getting a bit of a nervous here, but nervous because of the unknown, because of that zero here, starting point here. But yep, you're pretty knowing, pretty experienced, and there is something about this particular Emperor. He is very much of a feeler, very much of a feeler. So there's that. And what jumped also is the Nine of Cups. We did have the Nine of Cups. Please watch part 1 again. But now this is a different Nine of Cups, and there is something about a feeler here, somebody that actually has time to sit and feel, that actually has time to sit and be in the moment and kind of enjoy the moment and not have to care too much about the next minute, the next day. And there is something about a certain to-do list. I don't know. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay, so this is where we were. Let's see if we get one more. The Wheel, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Ten of Swords again. I really see these, Capricorn, Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands, a certain progression, and you're on top here. And there is something about you that is just changed, is really what I'm getting. Did we draw a card from this deck? Yes, we did. And now we need to... something very Sagittarian as well, okay? With Temperance and the Wheel. Something about luck, something about risk, something about optimism, something about lucky gains and things like that, connected to that idea of a hobby, of a creative venture, of a risk. So there's that. Bottom of deck, yes, rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. I think this really sums up this reading. And yep, taking breaks could definitely be you still doing things, but actually having time. There is something with having time here to kind of breathe or just postpone something to even 2 weeks. Like, who cares is what I am getting. I'm in my feelings here. I'm having a moment here. I'm just being lazy here. I'm just going to enjoy 2 weeks for the sake of enjoying 2 weeks here. Different kind of emperor here. Let's shuffle and get a card for Capricorn. Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. I do think, Capricorn, you're just developing a very different relationship with yourself here. And there is a lot that you're going to learn here. And this has to do with all that we've seen. Please have a look. We did have things pertaining to childhood in part 1. I think you've learned a lot around that. You have grown a lot around that. And there is something about childlike nature, something with art, with creativity, as we've seen before, with dreams. It is authentic to you. Not that all you've done so far wasn't, but there is a need to look at that as well. And again, no need to drop the other things if that's not what you want, but see how you're going to integrate this part as well. And bottom of deck, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. And it is coming with all that has played out for you. And also, I do think there is a special somebody here for some of you. 9 of Cups. And it is a different 9 of Cups from this one, which is pretty solo and emotionally independent. Or that's, yeah, there could be a bit of a wish as well here. A wish, again, those Sagittarian, those creative things, those things we put out there to the universe and see how they turn out. But let's have a look at that special person, special one for some Capricorns there. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And I think we did have a reading about love me like you mean it or something here. So there's a bit of that here. Have a look at that reading for some of you who have not. And consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. And I do think the last reading had to do with your home life. Ooh. I just removed that and have a look. Something's a bit like a movie here, Capricorn. True love. This love is a once in a lifetime love. Okay, I'm just going to end it here. Thank you.